Every powerful life leaves a legacy of service. Our anchor, Cleveland S. Johnson, also affectionately known as Mac, was a devoted husband, father, grandfather, brother, uncle, son, friend, and a tireless servant to his community. He spent his life generously uplifting others across every sphere he touched. Cleveland was a man of deep commitment and many talents. For over 30 years, he was a dedicated IT professional. Cleveland pursued a 30-plus year career in information technology with Wakefern Food Corporation. Joining in 1985, he was an integral and highly valued professional. He also championed charitable causes such as the Special Olympics. Cleveland was a talented musician and worship leader whose guitar and voice inspired church congregations. His gift was the anointed power of his presence. With a simple tilt of his head and closed eyes, he transformed music into a profound act of spiritual service, leaving an enduring imprint on the hearts of every listener. He was a passionate sports fan who loved watching baseball, basketball, and football, and sharing his commitment to wellness by running 5Ks with his daughter. Beyond his professional life, his faith and profound love for people fueled his vision to serve. He became a certified tennis professional, volunteering his time to teach youth in underserved communities, fostering discipline and health. As a faith leader, he empowered others by developing programs focused on the emotional, spiritual, and economic well-being of people both here and in his birth country of Jamaica. Cleveland's legacy is defined by a life poured out in service. As a community leader, a loving husband, proud father, encouraging coach, and exceptional human being, his impact continues through our work. The Cleveland S. Johnson Foundation was established to celebrate and honor this powerful, enduring legacy. We are committed to carrying out his vision by supporting organizations and building connected communities, providing access and opportunities. Our focus areas: education, empowerment, and wellness are the pillars of his life's work. We continue his mission to positively impact lives, equipping individuals of every age to live in hope, community, and purpose. Join us in honoring his life through service and philanthropy. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Natalia Johnson, and I am one of the co-founders of the Cleveland S. Johnson Foundation. We established this foundation to honor the legacy and memory of my father, Cleveland Johnson. I remember he was so supportive and held education of the utmost importance in life. He supported me in my pursuit of my degree at Cornell University, and I remember vividly that when I graduated, he and my mother came up in a van because I was preparing to leave Ithaca and needed to move out, and he greeted me with the biggest smile because I had finally achieved this accomplishment, and he was so proud. And even when I went on to pursue my legal degree and practice law as a litigator, it was my father who sometimes would travel with me to court appearances, especially if they were far. And I remember once or twice looking out into the courtroom and again seeing that beaming smile of pride and of approval. I consider myself a woman of faith because of the instruction that was poured into me by my mother and my father. And my father did so many roles in the church. He was an elder, he was a deacon, a Bible studies teacher, and even on Sunday mornings, he would get up early to drive the church bus to pick up kids so that they could attend Sunday school. But what not everyone knows is that he was also a gifted and talented musician. And he was the worship leader in our local church. I remember Sunday after Sunday, he would take his electric guitar and his folding chair and his speaker, and he would play worship songs and he would sing. He had such an authentic worship song, and that had such a profound impact on the congregation. With his music, he literally shifted the atmosphere in the room, lifted the spirits of the people in the congregation, and made it such that they had receptive hearts and ears for the speaker and or preacher of the day. He was also faithful in his prayer life, and he, along with my mother, taught me how to pray. Because of his authentic and true relationship with God, I knew that when he spoke a word of encouragement or a prayer, that he could speak life into situations, speak hope into situations, and that things would be okay. And so I'm so proud that the memory and the impact that my father had on so many lives lives on. And to amplify his legacy and his vision of service, we are establishing this foundation so that we can connect with other communities and support other organizations that are focused on empowerment, education, and pursuing life with purpose and with passion. Thank you for supporting us, and thank you for honoring the memory of Cleveland Johnson.
CSJ.